Hello. I'm back. Um, I kind of feel like I feel like a boy cried wolf situation, where because it's like every time I'm like, this the last shit I'm gonna do. This is the last thing I'm gonna do. I just backtrack a lot, but this is something I've been thinking about for a long time, and for like starters, I probably will just like keep posting videos until I just like off myself because it's like I don't know. I like go day by day, and I have a lot of things that I want to say. A lot of like thoughts and stuff, particularly about this person. Like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show it, but like if you go through my text messages and shit, it's just a giant wall. You're just gonna see like a blue wall for like years. So it's like I'm already like talking to myself. And like I said in the last shit, this is has always been like my way of talking to myself, and it feels better than making a song a lot of the time, because making a song you can't just rant. You can't just go on like a Kanye rant. You can't go on a on a Logic Take It Back, the second half of Take It Back rant the entire time. Because then people look at you crazy. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck am I listening to?" But if it's a video, it's like, "Oh, I clicked on this. I expect this. I expected this shit." But I don't know. So for okay, just to get into it, I guess I've been thinking a lot about how much of a loser I am. And I don't say that in like, okay, to kind of preface this entire video, I don't say any of this in like a super woe is me, I'm very depressed kind of way. I say it in what I say it in like what I see it as, just a super realistic way. Um, what's the definition of pragmatic again? Because I feel like that's what I am, or that's not what I am. Whatever, like, it is one or the other. You're either one or, you know, dealing. Okay, yes, I feel like I'm very pragmatic. I deal with situations, problems, and decisions in a sensible, logical, and realistic way. That's how I feel, right? Obviously, you could feel that way, and then that's not what you are. Like, I could feel pragmatic as fuck, and then immediately be like, that was completely not the right thing to do. That was not the most logical, sensible thing to do. But fuck it, you still did it. Um, but I feel like a loser because of this kind of catch 22 thing that I got going on, which is like, okay, so like there's I have so many thoughts that just I don't know how to get them all out. But it's like you get broken up with, right? And what's the first thing that you think to do? Nothing. You just like you're fucked. You're depressed. You're out of your mind, whatever, for however long. And obviously, the correct thing to do is to move on and just get over it and live your life and be happy. You know what I mean? That's like the technically correct thing to do. But the reason I say it's like a catch 22 kind of thing is because when you get broken up with, what do you want? You want to not be broken up with. You want to get this person back. You want this person back. You feel me? And so when you get broken up with, your first instinct, or at least that I'll say my first instinct, is to just kind of like deplete into nothingness and be a nobody, give up everything. That's why like I gave up the music. I think the number one thing that I'm like sticking my guns to in terms of like everything I said is I'm not gonna stream. I'm not gonna do all this extra shit. I'm not gonna promote this music. I'm not gonna like. I'm done. Like that actually is, you know. But then there's the problem. I know, at least with my ex, I know the thing was always, I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I don't want you to, you know. But it's a catch 22. I feel like I've just been saying catch 22. I've never explained it this entire time. I have not explained it. It's a catch 22 because it's like, okay, I'm broken up with. I'm really sad. I don't want to do this shit, and I don't want to do this shit because I'm sad that we're broken up with whatever. So I want to get back together, and then I feel like that would make me happy again, right? Like that's the idea. Just like putting it, just like being straight up, straightforward. The idea is, I can't be happy unless I'm with you. That's what it. Even though, you know, that's a super depression coded emotional response. Like there's no logic in that at all. It's like that's what it is. But sorry, Kenny. But then it's the like the other side of it is, well, if you're just depressed and not doing shit, this person will definitely never, like, the chances are already like of getting back together type shit, right? But then if you're not doing shit, if you are just a nobody, loser, fuck, then it's like, damn, no shot in hell. You know what I mean? But I think there's a fear in getting better. There's a fear in healing because of how much, you know, when someone means a lot to you, getting better and healing, at least for me, means kind of being like, fuck you. Not like actually like, fuck you, I hate you, but more like, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. That's kind of my coping mechanism for a lot of shit, is to just not care. Like all the people who are out of my life now, with the exception of obviously this person, it's kind of like, I don't care one way or the other if you come back or not. Like if anybody that has left, if we've left on like bad terms, came back, I'd just be like, whatever, dude, go fuck yourself. Like I wouldn't care. If anyone that I left on good terms with came back, I'd just be like, okay, cool, you're back, whatever. It's not like a super strong reaction one way or the other. And it's like when you know that that's a possibility with one of the most important people in your life, one of the people that you love the most, then it's like, that's scary as shit. That's scary as fuck to just relinquish everything and give it up when you know you care so much. You know what I mean? I had another point, but I lost it. I like talk too much. I don't know what the fuck, where I'm going with any of this, but but I don't know. It's like that fear of healing and getting better. It's the fear of like taking the risk. It's like, it's just a fear of risk taking, I guess, because I did have an option to remain friends with this person. I'm also wearing this hat, by the way. I know it's like, it's a crazy ass hat. This is the first hat. This is like the only hat that I have out, and I put it on because like my hair is crazy, and I know me. I'm just gonna be looking at myself and looking at my hair and just trying to fix it the whole time. So I'm just like, yo, just put on a hat, and this is like the first one I had. This is like literally the only one that's been out for months. So yeah, side tangent out the way. My bad. I think, oh my god, and now I lost my point. This is why, yo, this is like my bad. Oh yeah, I had a chance to be friends with this person, right? But it was like, it was a risk. It was a gamble, because in my heart, in my head, I'm like, I want to be with you. I'm always gonna want to be with you while we're friends, you know? Meanwhile, that's not what you want. But then it's like, I don't want to see you move on. It's gonna hurt. So but it's like, damn. It's like a looking back, like, should I have just taken the risk of, okay, we'll be friends and then see how it goes, and maybe you fall for someone else, but shit, maybe this shit work out. Maybe we work out. I don't know. But I feel like that's selfish. That's like really, really selfish, you know? But then at the same time, backing out is also really selfish, because we were in a situation when I almost died where, you know, I backed out of the relationship but she stayed friends with me regardless of if it would have hurt her or not to see me move on or to see me whatever. She still stuck around, and shit, the risk paid off for her until she broke up with me. But that's a different story. That's a different that's a different I guess for the main point of this video, just kind of like to recap what I said and then also hopefully get back into it. It's like, I don't want to be seen as like this loser, you know what I mean? I don't want to be seen as like I've given up and like I'm nothing. And that's like I'm nothing without you. And it's a lot of like self reflecting, and I guess there's no healing going on. I'm gonna be straight up. There's no healing. It's just waiting until I get completely burnt out and I become emotionless. Because I'm not like, all things considered, I know myself more than anybody. I'm not a healthy coping person. I don't cope healthily. And it's funny because the last like note that she gave to me, like there was something in there. There was a message in there of, there was a message, no shit. But there was a part in there of like, I know how you get. Cause like I know myself more than anyone. She's like a second place. Close second. She's like, I know how you get. Please don't go into this deep depression. Please do not. Like, I'm not gonna be there to help you. And I'm like, oh, I know, don't worry. I know you're not. But that don't stop what the fuck is coming. Like, that don't stop what's coming up. You feel me? And I feel comfortable like saying this shit or like saying how I feel because I know she's not gonna see this shit. You know what I mean? Like, all access between us has been cut. I don't know how to fucking do like the cut shit with, has been cut. I'm slow as fuck. What time is it? It's midnight. So, but that's why like I could feel, and I know this is like not the type of shit that gets views. This is not like a views thing. If you're watching this up to this point, damn, what the fuck, gang? Come on, be serious. You got better shit to do. How long has this been? Like 12 minutes so far, some shit. Also, I have been seeing like the messages, that people send to me. I just don't respond to none of this shit because I'm in my mysterious mode. I'm lying. That's not why. Obviously, that's not why. That'd be some corny ass shit if you just avoid everyone in your life because just to be like, I'm being mysterious. I did that for my album. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, just a little bit. I did it for my album, but mostly because I had something I was cooking that was like, I have a message to share, so I don't want to like spoil the message. I want to lock in, maintain my inner focus while I do that, But now, it's not like there's no mysterious shit. It's just I don't know what to say. I don't know how to function. I put out a song recently. It was literally like the other day. I put out a song. I'm not gonna look up the lyrics. I'm just gonna remember it. And I literally said like, I haven't spoke. I'm not gonna quote the line exactly, but I basically said some shit like, I haven't spoken to anyone in a week, in a long time, because you're all I think about. And it's like, you don't want to be that guy. Ooh shit. Like every moment of my life in the past like months, it's been this person in my head. And that's all I think about. That's all I want to talk about. That's all I care about. You feel me? And so in my head, I'm like, what? Because after a while, you don't want to be that guy that's always talking about the same shit, the same person. I'm sad about this, and then not fixing it. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm not fixing shit. I know I'm not getting shit fixed, which is like some loser behavior. You feel me? And the reason why I say specifically I don't want my ex to see me as a loser is because it's like, damn, gang, if you're really like a loser ass person, then that's what you are. That's like the story that's gonna be shared. I think I care way too much about my image and public perception while at the same time not caring. Does that make sense? That don't make sense. I think I care specifically with specific people. Like with the people that I care about a lot. With the people I don't care about at all. So I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to like dwell on and think about. And it's like I feel like I've lost all motivation to do anything. And it's scary, it's scary because it really does feel like I know this next part, trigger warning, depression warning. This is gonna sound like depressing as fuck. But I don't want it to come, like I said, I don't want any of this to come off as like super like feel bad for me. Oh my God. I don't give a fuck. Like you could like comment right now like you're a bitch. And I'd just be like, okay, that's fair. Like I'd be like, that's fair, gang. But I really do feel like there's nothing to live for. You know what I mean? Like the only reason why you're seeing me right now, the only reason why we're here and you can, as depressing as I get, or the depressing crazy shit I say, like you never have to worry about like, oh my God, is he gonna die? Is he gonna kill himself? It's because I'm scared to die. I'm too afraid of like it all ending and there being nothingness and shit. And we're just gonna skirt right past that because I don't want to think about it too much because then I'm gonna have a mental breakdown on camera. But if that fear, once that fear like gets overcome, it's bye. Like there's nothing stopping me. I don't care. And it's like unhealthy as shit. I know, get help, seek medical attention. I went to the fucking hospital for a week and I was cool. Like that's the thing. It's like I was cool. I was like, oh, my life is changing for the better because I wanted to live. I wanted to be happy and live life and shit. And I also wanted to do it for this person that I was with. It's like, yo, we in this together. I want to be happy. I want to make you happy. I want, it's a mutual like parasitic, symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic relationship. I benefit, you benefit, we live. But now it's just kind of like you feel, I think I said this in the last video. It's like you feel like you lose all your purpose. It's like this person's gone. There's nothing left. It's just like, fuck it. I'll just end it. I'm not going to because like I'm too afraid to. But that's like the only reason, And it's crazy because when I was in therapy and when they, they screen you and ask you questions and shit, they'll be like, yo, they have this thing called, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a suicide prevention sheet or whatever. You go through the list and it's like, okay, who can you go to if you feel these thoughts? How can you stop these thoughts? What how can you, what are the active steps you can take to make yourself safe? Shit like that. One question they always ask is, what is, oh my God, my leg is asleep and I've been trying to ignore it, but it's too much. It's too much. Oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay. I can't even reach over to the camera to focus. I can't. It's too much. Ooh, fuck. Wait, can I just like catch the focus? Oh my God, I did. That actually worked. I didn't think that would work. But God, okay, I'm sorry. But one of the things on the list is they'll be like, what do you have to live for? What's a reason to live? I deadass every time that I've gone in the last, or not every time, I haven't gone like multiple fucking times to this like screening shit. But for some reason they ask like a lot. And maybe it's because of my history, but gang, like y'all don't need to keep asking me this shit because the answer's gonna be the same and it's annoying as fuck. Because my answer is, I don't know. I deadass don't know. Like I know that's a bad answer and I know it's the wrong answer, but like I genuinely don't know what there is to live for. And that's not me. Once again, that's not me trying to be woe is me, woe is whatever. Like I just deadass do not have an answer that I can tell you. I don't know. And that's just like real. Like that's me being real. That's like how I feel. It's like I feel like a numbness, a pain. Like whenever I feel super strong, like sadness, you feel me? And then that's it. Then I cry myself to sleep, go to bed, and then wake up and live my life. And by live my life, I mean go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep, wake up, go. You know what I mean? Like it's a never ending cycle. Which, side note as well, I have an album called A Never Ending Story, or an EP now, and I was gonna make an album called A Never Ending Cycle. Just like ADHD, random thought for y'all. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot to like think about, to dwell on. I'm not okay, obviously, clearly, but you know, I'm gonna come back with another video like when I have thoughts, and shit to say. I don't want to end this now. I feel like there's more shit I want to say, but I'm just like prefacing the ending with, you know, I do have a lot of like thoughts and shit. Sometimes I just want to talk, and I can't talk to anybody. Like I said, it's a wall of blue text, because whenever I want to talk to someone, my ex was the only person I go, not the only person, but the like number one priority person I go to. And now it's just like, you really feel, oh shit, I'm empty as fuck. Like there's nothing, you know? And I mean, it's expected. You get what you deserve type shit. And like I said, like, damn, like, yo, I really like the way I talk, or not the way I talk, but the shit that I say, it really comes off as like super like depressing, but it's not. Like, that's not what I want to do. I just want to say how I feel and just be like, this is the reality of this. Like, this is life. That's the reality of it. Life is sad, but that don't mean like you got to be sad about it. You know what I mean? And by you, I mean like y'all, like, and like if you're still watching this 20 minutes in, damn, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. I've given up on a lot. And it's like I don't want it to be that way. I don't want it to be like I'm just some loser ass nobody that's doing nothing with my life. But then again, that's only because of like the perception of it. That's not because that's actually what I want. Like what I actually want is, you feel me? That's what I actually want. And the only thing that, and that's why it's like it's hard, because the only thing that I can think of that like is keeping me quote unquote motivated, to every once in a while I'll think like, damn, maybe I should make a video. Maybe I should stream. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should not give up on my dreams. The only thing making me feel that way is the perception of it. Especially by my ex, like I said. I don't want to be seen as like this loser that he gave. Cause gang, I've heard the stories of like the other exes of, you know, like, not just like her, not her specifically, but like people in general. They're like, yeah, my ex didn't do shit. My ex kind of wasn't motivated, da da da. And I'm like, damn, bitch, that's me now. But I had the motivation. I had the shit. I had this shit ready. I was ready to go. I was ready to live life. And then it's like, you fucked up. And then it's like, now you're back to nothing. You feel me? That's what I think makes it suck the most. Is it's like, I know I had everything kind of like planned, or not planned, but like everything just kind of positioned so that I knew, like, I was ready to be great. I was ready to do great things. I said good things. Like, this making music is not like, I guess it could be, you know, the people that you might save, the people that might hear your song and be like, damn, this saved my life. Even if it's one person like that, that would mean the world to anybody, you know? But I don't know. I'm just not in it. I'm not for it. Yeah. I wish shit like turned out differently. So I guess like these videos, whatever gets posted, whatever I like, video diary, I guess this is gonna be like the journey of you know, hopefully, I guess, the recovery. I don't care one way or the other, but I know on the outside looking in, there is like an investment for people to want to see me get better. So I don't care one way or the other. I could die tonight and then I'd be like, well, I wouldn't be like anything because I'd be fucking dead. But I guess this is like the start. This is the starting point. Fuck it. Like, I don't care about my life. And we'll see how that progresses. We'll see how that changes. We'll see the ups and downs we go through because it's going to get worse. I know a lot of things. There's so much I could talk about off this topic that's going to make everything worse. There are days, like, I literally have, like, I've planned out my depression. Like, I've planned out the moments where I know that's going to suck. That day is going to be awful. That day is going to hurt the most. That day is going to be, like, the worst. Like, there's multiple shits. And A, maybe I'll get on here and talk about it and video diary it, I guess. I don't know. That's it, I guess. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you watched this far. I don't really have like an ending message. I don't know. Cause like I said, I don't have anything to say to anyone really. But that's it. I guess. I don't know.